before I start, I would like to tell you a personal story. So I was, for a long time, one of those career hamsters, you know, running in the wheel over and over and over, and really going from one job to another in the same company or outside it, looking for more. I was never satisfied. Then my world came crashing around me. I was in a new job in a very remote location. My parents passed away within 3 months of each other. My job was not going very well. And I just had a massive burnout. For me, these things did not happen to strong women, right?
No,
I was
no.
strong. These things should not happen to me. And then it did. And it changed my perspective completely on what is important. I started asking myself, why am I here? What am I doing for life? What is my professional identity? John, if you're still here, that resonated with me. I left the corporate world, and I went back to my home, Syria, in the middle of the crisis, to work with NGOs, to see how I can help. With the help of great allies, great people, I built myself back together, and I found what I was about. And what I am about is to make as much positive impact as possible by creating systems to replicate that. Once I found that, I met my current employer, Iveco Group. And I feel that I found my home. I am doing a job that I love, with achieving the purpose that I want and making an impact in the group and the society. And I would like to introduce you to my new home. I have a number of colleagues here with me. I would ask them to stand up so that if you have any questions later on, they can talk to you. So 11 beautiful ladies from Iveco Group. And let me take you through the journey that we built together with the company. Our company was listed in the stock market last January, but it comes from a lot of heritage. So I forgot to do my slides. I don't think they are moving.
Point here.
Point here.
Point
okay. That would be good.
You can say that, but point it this direction. Yeah.
Yes, like this? Okay. So, no? Point here.
Yeah.
Being a woman leader in the Iveco Group. Now, we make trucks and buses and defense vehicles. And, you know, traditionally, this is a very masculine energy kind of place. But believe it or not, there are a lot of us who actually have a lot of fun with this and enjoy it very much. I talk about my personal experience. That experience may be different with other women in the group, but I tell you, we have a lot of fun. We are empowered to do a lot. There's always a lot to do. We are not the biggest player in the market in our field, and so by making the difference and making new things and going beyond what's expected is how we exist in the market. So it's a lot of fun. For me, I am living my purpose, and I feel very empowered to do it. This is, okay. So we talk a lot about the future. And for us, it's firmly anchored in our heritage. We are very proud of where we come from. We used to be part of many companies. The way it feels like, the way our CEO talks about it, is we're a 150-year-old startup.
Yeah.
So you have the energy and the dynamism of a startup, creating new things, innovation. We have a lot of product innovation. We have very excited engineers developing that. And we have people who are very proud of what they do, but also very proud of their heritage. So for us, future has to be anchored on the past. We are not just a startup disrupting something. We are continuing our journey, and we feel that's an important part of it. I need to get better at this. So we are a collection or a home of a number of brands. So the most famous one will be Iveco. You will be familiar with it now. You will start noticing it on the street, like I did after I got to learn about the Iveco group. But we have a number of brands associated in this. For the Italians here, the FPT brand is also part of the Iveco group, and a few others that you see there. An interesting one is Magirus. We actually make fire engines for those who are interested in this. We have 28 plants across the world, a number of R&D centers, and 34,000 colleagues. And notice the word colleagues, not employees. So I will explain that in a minute. Our business is mainly, it's everywhere globally, but it's largely in Europe and South America. But we have a few other places there. Right. Since we started our new company in January, we wanted to build our new culture. It's actually when I joined the company. I joined in November, and the big main reason why I took this job was the fact that I get to be part of this extraordinary experience of creating a culture and purpose from scratch. So together with fantastic colleagues, we created a program to kind of build this values and purpose bottom up, inside out. So we didn't sit with the leadership in a small room, say, okay, this is our values, go and implement it in the company. We asked people, what do they think? We listened to everybody, and pretty much every single person in the company was involved in building those values and purpose, which we feel represent us quite significantly. And this is what we arrived at. Now, I don't know if you are familiar with the history of the Iveco Group. The Iveco Group was part of the Fiat, the CNH, a lot of automotive, highly industrial, highly process-oriented, very structured and execution-driven companies, right? So talking about this kind of stuff is a change, to say the least, is a change. But at the same time, you have people who are really interested in this, very hungry to be part of this, and really proud to be where they are. So we try to leverage on that, and we have different brands with very different characteristics, appealing to different customer groups. So it's a bit difficult to get something around it. We asked our people. We did like a lot of workshops. We did detailed interviews. We talked to our customers, people in the market. What do you think of us? What do you think our values are? And we came up with this. We are a home, and that word is really how we all identify. We feel we are in a home. We are unique. Each one of us has something to contribute, wherever we come from, whatever we look like, whatever we believe in. So you can see the diversity element being there without abusing the word diversity. Yeah. So we try to really focus on what it actually means to have that. And we have a collection of brands, and our mission is to power everybody's business. Whether your business is your life, your career, or whether your business is your industrial business that we supply. Our mission is to power you. And we want to advance a more sustainable society. With the innovation that we make, we want to make sure we address current issues with future solutions. We want to make sure that we are part of the sustainability journey across the world. Our values, you will see the word we again, moving from the macho, you will do this kind of environment, to we, the more feminine, collective kind of energy that provides the togetherness there. We go beyond the obvious. We will always find a way. We will always find a solution that, oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Miha. We contribute diverse strengths. Let's focus on what we're good at, not what we're not good at. Let's embrace our diversity and make something out of it. We take ownership. We will nail this. We will be responsible for it, and we will take it to the end together. We do what is right. We do the right thing. We have integrity. We want to contribute better to the society, and we're proud of this. And we collaborate to win. So it's not just about winning. We want to do this together. We are competitive, but we want to do this together. So you will find words that have more feminine, inclusive energy in that space. This is the product of a few months of work that involved every single person in Iveco Group. And I'm very proud to share it. I will be happy to answer any questions you might have, and my colleagues as well will be happy to tell you a little bit more about it. But we decided to focus on the core, what matters. We have technologies, we're talking about flexible working, we're talking about how to attract people, but we want to focus on our core to make sure this is who we are before we invite other people in. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.